So I only had time to watch like 5 minutes of this show. I open it up, right? And I see this guy flying in the air with his lethargic body just splashing down on one of the WWE goats, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? He pins him clean. 1, 2, 3. I see this visual. Oh my God. Bronson Reed, change your attire, please. What are you doing? Just the proportions of Bronson Reed is just so cute. I can't take this guy serious. He's looking all mean and muggy. Look at him. He looks so cute. I want him as a plushie, man. Jesus Christ. He's the most kawaii wrestler on the roster. Look at that logo. Who gets scared from that logo? It looks like some Roblox ass logo. Jesus, all right? Look, I skimmed through this segment a little bit too. Paul Heyman, he's like, oh, you're a hard man to get a hold of, Randy Orton. Oh my God. And I'm just like, what are we doing? Right? Randy Orton should have turned heel years ago. 3 years ago. All right? I don't want to see this, okay? This segment right here at the end of the show was decent, okay? I liked how Seth Rollins, he lost his temper. He gave in to the temptations to stomp Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, he counters. But whatever. Honestly, who cares? The premise of like, oh, Cody Rhodes, he's in Seth Rollins' head. It's stupid, all right? Get out, all right? This right here, right, with Carmelo Hayes, I thought he was finally going to get a push. I was like, oh, shit, this guy, he's coming out by himself, going to cut a promo, boom. All right, gets flatlined by the skull-crushing finale right at the top of the fucking ramp. Oh, my God. What are we doing? We have this goth guy. The U.S. title. Dude. Oh, my God. When are we going to stop pushing these tattooed freaks with no personality, okay? When are we going to stop doing that? Now, this segment had me pissed off, too, because, like, oh, my God. Tiffany Stratton, she can cut a promo, man. It's Tiffany time. She says it in the worst way possible, where it's like extra annoying. It's like high school mean girls, brat girl annoying. Like, I hate Tiffany time, all right? I did engage with it when I went to a live show, right? Because, sometimes I mark out and shit. Sometimes I spend a couple, fucking $100 and I'm like, shit, I want to fucking say it, So I said it then, but, hearing it on live TV, holy shit, I muted that shit so quick. This segment right here, honestly, was the best segment of the night. All right, so Ruka doing this shit with her ass. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. All right, this right here, I can watch in slow motion. If this was back in, like, the early 2000s and shit, Attitude Era, right, and the cameras, they got up close. Oh, my God. Come on. Yeah. All right. Ooh, yeah, man. All right. We had Jacob Fatu here cut this little promo, this vignette. Boring. Why aren't we having him live in the middle of the ring, bro? What are we doing? This right here, Angel Garza and his bomb brother. Honestly, this shit's ass. Out of nowhere. Why are they like all of a sudden getting fucking TV time, bro? What type of enchiladas did you cook? Backstage for Triple H, man. All right, anyways, the whole show was garbage, okay? I had to skim through this thing because it was so boring. All right, the fact that I tuned in 5 minutes in and I see this fucking thing, oh my God. What are we doing, Triple H? Bronson Reed is not the future. Stop trying to, like, gaslight us into thinking that he's, like, the next Mark Henry or some shit. All right, or some sort of variant of like some fat jobber, wrestler like Samoa Joe or like Umaga. I don't see it. All right, I don't see it. What the fuck do you see in this guy, Bronson Reed? He had no hype in NXT days. Nobody gave a shit about him. All right, Ryback had more hype than him. I just can't understand why Triple H doesn't just pull the trigger with Randy Orton. Okay, he's already a jobber in my eyes, to be honest. Okay, the way that they're booking him, Bronson Reed just splashing him, having a convincing, I know that Seth Rollins, I skimmed through Seth Rollins, he helped him and shit, right? What with stomping Randy. But still, that visual of Bronson Reed standing over Randy Orton, that should never happen. You know what I'm saying? That should never, ever happen in the history of mankind. That should never happen, bro. All right, the way that he looks... All right, it's just it's ridiculous. All right, imagine Bronson Reed, prime Bronson Reed, against 2009 Randy Orton, man. It just wouldn't be fair. Okay, and that's the thing, right? A lot of these guys, they just look like bums. Aleister Black, you're a bum, all right? I don't want to hear, oh, he's so cool, he's tattooed and cool. Is that all it takes nowadays? Look at Damian Priest, a fucking bum. The same shit. He offers the same thing as Aleister Black. They're both goth. In my sweet dreams, in my brutality. That is what that's all they provide, bro. Right? Karrion Kross, at least he had an angle of like the Sean O'Hare type of style, that type of gimmick, right? The Jake Roberts type of manipulative, type of unhinged character arc, right? That was his shit. Right? But then you just cut him off because, like, what? He's just not a goth guy to fucking moan and groan. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, in my sweet dreams, in my brutality. Like, come on. Rhea Ripley, trash. Okay, this, again, Sol Ruka, like, who the fuck is this Zarya girl? Right? I've heard, like, a lot of things about her and shit. Right? Oh, like, she was, like, a Rhea Ripley variant. But to me, she looks like a bum. A red-haired bum. A clown. A Bailey. Right? It's like Bailey if she like found like testosterone boosters in her closet and started taking them and started just popping them on her. All right. Anyways, look, Sol Ruka, Jesus Christ. I need a surf so then I could whatever. Okay, like this segment right here. Come on, man. What are we doing with Jacob? Right, I just can't get behind anything Triple H is doing. I'm sick and tired of watching this product, man. The fact that I open this thing up and the first thing I see is this guy, this circular rotund man just flying through the air. Like, the way that he does it, too, is just like the worst way possible, right? It's like some animation in 2K that you never choose. Just slow, fucking ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like, a good splash is like the Usos. I'll give it to them, right? The Usos, they have a good-ass splash. Right? It looks cool and convincing. It looks like it hurts. With Bronson, it doesn't look like it hurts. It's like some elementary school fucking jump, right? Some fat guy just jumping on you. You know what I'm saying? Some elementary school fucking schoolyard jump and splash. Fucking, it's trash, all right? This whole show's trash. I watched 5 minutes of it, man. All right? And I had to turn this shit off. I was like, dude, I can't wait to hear what these other people say. Right, with like the hater, heels advocate, C-Jax, because this shit is fucking, like, this is unbearable to watch. Who is really going to spend time watching this shit, right? Like, I'll watch a little bit of it, but I kind of get the gist. It's just some jobber shit. Nothing happening here that I should, like, pay attention to. Who cares? Right, Seth Rollins, oh my God, he's so crazy. He's so obsessed with Cody Rhodes, oh my God. How about this? How about you turn a Randy Orton on a fucking random Friday night, right? And there you go. You have something interesting, to hook me back into the show because that's what you need, right? You need some random shit to happen sometimes. Catch people off guard. One thing I liked about Brock Lesnar and Cody Rhodes, when they like teamed up, right? Just for like Raw, right? Brock Lesnar, he turned on Cody, right? That shit was unexpected. We need more segments like that. Not some fucking predictable ass shit. Randy Orton just getting laid out in the middle of the ring. Come on, dude. All right, this shit right here, Vacar and what's her name? Fucking Tiffany Stratton. It's ridiculous, okay? Stephanie, she can't even cut a promo, all right? The only fucking reason she got over is because, there's Spanish bread. She's got a whole bakery down there, Anyways, it's just ridiculous, man. What are we doing? What are we really watching? What are we wasting our time for with this fucking show? Right? I want to see Sol Ruka do this for 4 or 5 hours, all right, and call it a day. Call that SmackDown. I'll give that a 5-star rating. ESPN will go crazy. They'll write a bunch of blogs on you. This is what you need, all right? This right here. Cut this Zarya girl. I don't want to hear this shit, right? Why? Like, NXT, they like have no, they have no direction either, man. All right, and the fact that they just come to the main roster, right? Triple H, he keeps them paired up, right? Zarya and Sol. Why are we pairing them up, right? It's the same thing with fucking who else is paired up? I forgot who else is paired up, but they just pair up these two rookies, and just because you lack trust in your young stars doesn't mean you got to pair them up. Right? At least like keep them on NXT before fucking try to pair them up with some. Oh yeah, it was what's her name? That intern looking girl. Fuck, what's her name? Oh my God, what's her name? She's with Julia. Oh yeah, Kiana James. Right? They pair her up with Kiana James. Kiana James and Julia. They pair them up, And it's some random ass shit, some Japanese girl and some girl who looks like she works in an office. You know, it's so dumb and boring, right? They have no creative, like, fucking attention to detail, right? What I would do with that Kiana girl, right, is just make her go solo. Have these, like, vignettes of, like, hyping herself up, within the office, right? Have it submerge within that aesthetic of, like, office girl, office siren, corporate lady, business lady. That is how you build up Kiana James. Now, this Julia chick, of course, she can't speak English, so it's like, yeah, she needs, like, a handler. She needs a translator, essentially, right? And it's just trash, right? I hate that. Okay, I hate when some foreign person has to pull down an American, not an American, but like an English speaker, right, who can speak who can speak fluently. It just bogs down the whole shit, bro. Like, Julia, you can make her like this Io Sky Asuka type of character, right? She doesn't need to speak fucking, fluent English, right? She can just have dominant matches. That's how you book her strong. You don't need to have a handler, a translator, a fucking Duolingo beside you in Kiana James, right? Anyways, it's boring, right? Even with Stephanie Vaquer, right? She got over by herself. She doesn't need the fucking translator shit. She doesn't need that. She's by herself, right? Anyways, guys, I'm just so upset. I can't even watch this product anymore, man. I watched 5 minutes of this shit, and I got the worst fucking glimpse of Bronson Reed just splashing down on a legend, on a GOAT in Randy Orton, man. Anyways, I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this show. I enjoyed this. This is the only thing I enjoyed, right? Soul Ruka. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. 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 And the fact we didn't get Drew McIntyre either, that shit pissed me off. All right. Like, I don't really care about Jacob Fatu by himself. It needs to have this tension with Drew McIntyre. All right. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, man. I'm sick and tired of this show. You guys already know who this is, right? The high rise living, work, wife, stealing, intern. John. Out.